Hiya folks, how are ya? It's mid-November right now, November 16, and I thought I'd just show you what I'm doing today, which is I'm gonna take out the Studebaker hot rod for the last time this season because I've got insurance until today, and I just have to fill up the gas tank for winter storage because you don't want to leave your tank partly full. Put some fuel stabilizer in it, get it all tickety-boo, and I'm running a couple of errands while I'm at it. So thought you might want to come along for the ride. Put that on top of there. Daytona's off the road for the winter. I'll show you. Here's our old friend, Here's our old friend, the Cobra Daytona under here. I try not to drive this thing in the rain. I never really drive it in the rain, so it just lives under a cover for the winter. And last year I put an interior on it. I actually never produced any videos yet on it, although I did some filming. But I put an interior on it. And I might do a little bit of stuff on this one over the winter. We'll see. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I got some work to do on my RX-8 as well, so that's my other project that I got to work on. Let's get back to the Studebaker here. My biggest problem is backing this thing out between the other two cars without smashing into something. Final voyage of this thing for 2017 probably, unless I take it out for a special event or something like that. It ain't going to be insured for the winter, so I don't know if I'm going to have it out again. So this could be it for 2017. I'm going to have a little fun. At our friendly neighborhood Costco here. Now I gotta go find a filling station. Maybe over here. Every car has its quirk, and this car has a hilarious quirk for the gas tank. It's really hard to fill this tank up because it's awkward to get the nozzle in. The nozzle barely fits in to the filler. So when it gets to the top, it's going to come spilling out of there, and so I'm pretty careful when I'm filling it up. But I want to fill the tank right up for the winter storage because you want to leave as little space in the top of the tank as possible because you might get condensation in there, and that can cause corrosion in your tank. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, that went pretty well. Looks like we got a over full tank. We got more than a full tank. That's nice. But yeah, the idea is for your storage for winter that you want to keep the tank as full as possible. And that leaves as little space or air in the top of the tank as possible so you don't get condensation and that sort of thing, which can corrode the tank. And the other thing you want to do is add a fuel stabilizer to it. If you're not using your car very often, that just keeps the gas from going bad. It's really important if you're storing vehicles for a while to make sure you winterize them properly, store them properly. Yeah, if you saw some of my recent videos, you may have seen the Halloween video where we dressed this thing up for Halloween with a skeleton in it and all that. It was a lot of fun. Got a lot of people coming by to take pictures outside the house and everything. That was good times. And I'm looking forward to getting this thing back on the road in the spring when the weather's better. But you know, if you look outside right now, wow, look at this. What is it? Not even 4:30, and it's already getting dark. Winter. I kind of envy all you guys in the warmer areas of the world. Obviously, you know, I mean, it's nice to be able to drive all year around in your cars and not have rain all the time on them, for one thing. Yeah, it just would be nice to be able to get out a few times in the winter rather than have to keep the cars in storage. I'm the opposite of the daily driven exotics zeitgeist, you know. If I was going to name my channel something similar, it would probably be Rarely Driven Exotics or something like that, because I don't even like to drive them in the rain. Yes, I'm one of those guys, but yeah, you know, it's a lot of work to clean them, and truth be told, if you've got like super high horsepower cars, do you really want to be driving them around on a rainy day? I mean, you're just trying not to crash, basically, most of the time, right? Alright, that's it for another season for this baby. We might do some things. I think we'll probably do some electrical tune-ups and stuff during the winter on this car, but apart from that, it's probably going to sit under its cover for the rest of the winter, and I'll have to find other things to do on the road. So thanks for joining me today to take a look at some of the more everyday, mundane aspects of owning interesting cars. And I hope you're all having a great day, and perhaps some of you have some interesting cars of your own, so do share some of your stories and thoughts if you can, and we'll see you next time.